All right, here we are. It is Monday. No, not Monday. Monday's the worst. Let's go ahead and close out of here. And let's go ahead and grab this menu. We have the menu. Hey, what's up, Mr. Alex? How's it going today? We are live for Monday. Grabbing this. Okay. And now we need a title. What should the title be? Pokemon cards hit all-time highs. Buying more Pokemon cards. Okay, live card shop. We're going to hit save on that. We're going to grab this link. Oh! That was really loud. I thought this... Wouldn't this be muted? Mute. There we go. All right, let's jump over here. Mr. Alex already shared the stream. Let's share this stream as well. Scooby-Dooby-Doo. Dooby-Dooby-Doo. All right. YouTube hit an old video of mine. It was a music upload. It says that the title was inappropriate. That's so funny. It's not even my title. Okay. Getting rid of some more junk emails real fast. Okay, we're getting rid of this. Good. We have a Zachary Stekowski order from last night. And Mr. Jose Arredondo covered the rest of the $20 payment for the Pipichu. Nice. Sweet. All right. Let's begin there, shall we? How you guys doing on this fine Monday? Welcome to the Monday daytime stream. Here we are. Let's see. We're jumping over here. The Pokemon hobby is in full blast. It's at new heights, new prices that we've never seen. Here we are. We're going to skip that. And we're going to push pause. And we're going to lift this up. There we go. All right. So, what am I thinking about? Oh, right, the Pikachu. Well, I'm sleepy today, man. I woke up a little earlier than I was supposed to. I'm sleepy as hell, man. I didn't get any sleep today. Okay, lovely. Good. Got my slaps today. Oh, nice. Good gosh, finally, I've been having TCC withdrawals. Yeah, I've been having withdrawals too. PSA is grading Labubu cards. Another day we have a roof over our head, so it's not bad. Mac and cheese dratini. Mac and cheese oh yeah, die cut. Beautiful, huh? Okay. So, no TCC or am I frozen? I am straight up Marowacking it. That's a good one. Weeping Bell, Marowacking. That's good. Ooh, beautiful cards. So, we are tasked with taking pictures of all of the cards for sale. So, we have to do that as a job. And we have so many cards that need a price update from the last 2 months. Plus, there's still a little pile of cards that have never been priced before. So that is work that we are still working on. We are going to be getting back some huge tag orders this month. 500 cards a month. Remember, that was our agreement with tag. And so what that means is we're going to have some pretty significant tag slabs for sale. And I don't know how we're going to handle the influx of volume because I'm still going to grade with PSA too. So we're going to have way more slabs than usual. And I think we're going to be running an eBay business, basically. I think they're going to be sold on eBay. It's going to be a lower profit margin because of the eBay cut, but it's going to be higher volume, right? All right, so Zach M. Stekowski, 5 of the English Scarlet Violet Base. You got it, Scarlet Violet Base. This is what we missed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, beautiful. Overflow says, all fake. Mister, your sleep schedule is basically my sleep schedule across the globe. Oh, that's so funny. All right, let's see what we got. How nice. So this is for Zach. Some big pulls in this set. It's getting pretty old now. Okay. Snip on this. Sleep. Oops. Yeah, I'm sleepy, man. I can feel it in my eyes. You know when you're sleeping, your eyes just feel like closing? My eyes just feel like closing, man. This is the new nap stream. We're going to bed, guys. Free Palestine, free. How are things over there? We are? What's going on over there? Any good news? Probably not. Here's Starly and Oinkloni. Wait. Look at that Starly. He's so cute. It's a nice centered one, too. Might be a 10. We are? That would if that card grades 10, it's going to pay for the whole order. There we go. Crime Con is over. Crime Con? What are you talking about? Crime Con. Set this here. Very nice. That's for you, Mr. Zachary Stekskowski. Ooh. Ho-ho. So nice. Let's go grab your bag. For people who like true crime or something, Crime Con. All right. So we got all these cards. Let's take pictures of them. I like that Eevee. That's nice. There's that Professor Oak. Here's a little Doduo. Okay, this isn't going to make it on screen. And here is an Uncle Walt told me. So that's a pretty interesting one, too. That is one of those 1935 bubblegum Mickey Mouse cards. Okay, so you just get a quick chance to see them. Now we are going to pop right over here to the All Slab September channel and take a picture. Really lovely cards here. Click. Palestinian killed 6 people in a Jerusalem bus stop. Ugh. That's not good. Here we go. It's never going to end. We need revenge. Oh, my back. We're going to give away with the 2 copper coins in my bag, says Dennis Manieri. You would like to give away 2 copper coins worth about $8. That's pretty cool. Dennis Manieri. You decided, maybe I don't want those copper coins. Are. Those are rookie numbers compared to Israel. There we go. Ooh. Lovely copper, man. Look at that. Ha-ha. Ooh. Beautiful. So, how should we give these away? I'll give 1 coin away to the guy who gets the best pull today. Best pull or orders the heaviest slab, maybe. Hey, what's up with Mr. Brett? How's it going? Hope you've been having a great week. Happy Monday. It's Monday, guys. Did you know that? All right, there's no orders in the queue. We're all set to go. Mr. Brett. Hey, I got something you haven't seen, Mr. Brett. Something on the menu you might be tempted to order. You've never opened this before, and we're selling them. You ready? Here goes. It looks like this. It's this cool Crown Zenith box. Comes with Rayquazas and Kyogres, and then like 14 packs of Crown Zenith. So that is for sale. It's a new item on our menu. It's along with those other specialty items. You tend to like the specialty items, I noticed. So I thought I'd show that to you. What's cool about Crown Zenith, it's actually pretty old now. Crown Zenith is from like 2 years ago. Is it 2 or 3 years ago? So it's pretty old now. Might be 3 years. It is from the previous generation Sword and Shield. See, we're in the Scarlet Violet era, although I think some people argue it's not the Scarlet Violet era anymore. But that's from the previous era, which would have been Sword and Shield. Oh, man. Not been a good past 2 weeks. 20,000 people laid off from my company. Oh, no. Are you still alive? Are you still in business? 20,000? Jesus, dude. Businesses do that, man. They sales go down, and then they say, all right, everyone's fired. You're all gone. You're out of here. That's dangerous. How much for that? Well, here's the best part. The price is not that bad on that thing, and it pulls out some really cool cards. So let's see. 20,000. So that is called the Sea and Sky UPC, and it's kind of a lot cheaper than everything else on the menu. It's 280. So I see it, and in my mind I go, that's a good deal for my customers. We should get that on the menu. So it's 280. It's confirmed Mega is the new era. Mega's the new era. AC been broken for 3 weeks and it's 93 degrees here. What? Dude, I'd be losing my hair. I'd be going insane. We also have another set that is on the menu that's new. It's called Interspecies Reviewer. It's a lewd girl card set for you guys who like to open lewd girl cards. Okay, and then we just got slabs to price and take pictures of. We got to get a lot of that done. I also probably need to fill the live customs back up, so it'd be a good idea to get that done today. Here's a nice Suicune Poker card. That's real special. Suicune Poker. So let's get a new price tag on that. Hey, what's up, Mr. Netty? You can stop worrying, mister. I'm here. It's Team Rocket Grunt. What's up, man? Hey, how's it going, baby? All right, let's get the sticker on this guy. So let's take a quick look into Poker Suicune and see how he's performing. Poker Suicune. I've seen cards that get ignored for a long time, and then suddenly they just go off and they just jump in price. Suicune. How's he doing? So he is higher now. He does cost more. He costs $205. That is up from $180. Let's just say $200. We only priced him a month ago. Okay, lovely. That's the kind of card where I wouldn't suspect he does poorly over time. He's a nice card. They always do this, like, first sets of an era are poo-poo. New megas are all L's so far. Yeah, you mean the ones in the video game? The ones that have been confirmed to be like a new design? Ooh, a nice Crobat, huh? Here's a nice Crobat. And here is a nice Zapdos. So I feel like these two could go right into the Poke Shuffle. Okay, you ready? So let's get, I like the Zapdos a lot, actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So Zapdos going in. Okay, this is going to be 0, 3, 3. Zapdos, 10. Hey, what's up, DAAA Farms? Mega Skarmory going to change the game. Oh, yeah? They introduced Mega Skarmory, is that right? That's cool. Okay, now, we just added the Zapdos. Let's leave the Crobat out of there. What else do we got here, though? Okay, here's some pricey slab. These are actually kind of pricey, $280 and $290. That's not cheap. Let's take a quick look into those. You can see they were priced 2 months ago. Let's take a quick look into them. Poker Alakazam. He was already leaked. He's going to be all gold. Really? That is clever. I like that. The new Mega Skarmory is gold. That's very interesting. I always liked Skarmory, so I hope it looks good. All right, so this is Delta Electrode. Electros? Okay, there is no Delta Electrode for sale. That's a made-up price, maybe. Let me check sold. Oh, he last sold for $335, and there's none for sale. He's definitely more expensive. So that's interesting. I get to pick whatever price I want on this. I think all the megas were leaked. Were they? Hardly anyone even likes regular Skarmory. What? I like Skarmory. I had Skarmory on my bench in Pokemon Silver because he was super tough. You knew if you had Skarmory with you, he wasn't going to die. He was tough as hell. Wait a second. We're using the fat stickers for expensive cards. You take that back. Skarmory's my boy. I won't tolerate this Skarmory slander. Okay. There it goes. Shiny Skarmory is guarded. Let me look it up. Let me look it up. Mega Skarmory. All right. Really? Is it just the same Pokemon, but he's the color gold? No, he looks slightly different. He's got like big feet now or something. If this is real. So, here it is. Don't mean to spoil anything for you. Okay. Can't see the price of the card on the left. $420. Holland's Electrode. Really a special card. He should really belong in the Pricey Slabs channel. So we're going to go take a picture of him now. What a cool thing, huh? This guy is officially a pricey card. Technically, you know what? Technically, so is this beautiful Alakazam. He's basically $300. Being $1 off of 300 doesn't make him any cheaper. So he is 300 and Holland Electrode 420. Why do I always like the most expensive cards? Well, everyone does. And the price is higher because everyone detects that's the one they want. They go, oh, that's Delta Species. I got to have Delta Species. Yeah, you and everyone else, huh? There you go. Zapdos. Oh, this Zapdos costs more than the other Zapdos. Well, how did that happen? Where are my price tags? This needs to go down to 40 because the other one was priced at 40. 40 seems more appropriate for this anyways. Where did we come up with 50? 50 must have been like on the internet or something. 40 feels correct. Yeah, 40 feels right. All right, so Espeon Break. Ooh. Can you adjust your focus on the camera? Seems a little blurry. I think when my hands are here, it blurs the background. It is. All right. Do we have an order? Let's see if we have an order. You're older and you grew up with Generation 1, then you like Skarmory. That's right. If you're older, if you're an old bag of bones, if you're Unk, you're going to like it. Okay, so let's see. So now we have a Princess Bubblegum. Ooh. Going for 60. If you're old bag of bones. Let's pop this one up into the Waifu Shuffle. Waifu Shuffling it. Princess Bubble T13. My lucky package comes in Thursday. I'm excited. There we go. There we go. Hola, mi amigos. What? Let's see what else we got. What do we got over here? Okay. Another saucy lady. Huh, we just had one of these. I'm going to pop this up into the Waifu Shuffle as well. Waifu Shuffle is about to be completely full. And then after that, I don't know. Maybe we just start posting these on eBay. Master Servant 05610. Okay. Where are all the girls in bikinis? She's kind of in a bikini, isn't she? Okay, so there we go. That's like a bikini. That's another Waifu Shuffle. The Waifu Shuffle, it's 20 bucks for a chance for a nice card. Here is a Moltres that we priced at 800. That might be a bit high. It's because I know the leaf green cards are very rare. What's this? Ooh, this needs to be... So they incorrectly called this a Japanese card. It's English. So I need to send this back to them. English Legend Maker. They incorrectly titled that one. Here's Squirtle. That one, in fact, that one needs to go into my little bench. Give me a second here. Hey, we got a little order from Mr. Arturo Perez. All right, so we have placed that away. Man, a little back pain today. Must have slept on my back wrong. Ah, yes, aging. So, little Squirtle there. That's nice. Little Ace, King of Spades. Lunala, not Lunala, Lily and Solgaleo. So, nobody has really purchased that Lily Solgaleo card. I feel like this one got to go up on the interwebs. How are vertical streams treating you? Extremely well. We get so many subscribers in vertical mode, it's not even close. We'll get like 22 subscribers in vertical, 1 subscriber in horizontal. So it's not even close. All right, let's see. Well, first of all, this is overpriced. The cheapest one is $200. Okay, so the cheapest one is $200. Let me go ahead and eBay this one. This one's going up on Feebay. It's eBay time, baby. You're going to see that a lot more here. We're going to start placing a lot of cards up on eBay. Still looking for a guy who wants to do eBay listings for like $1.50 per listing. We are. I hate them. I love them. This is all we're going to be doing. I should do that. I should only do vertical. We are. Do you guys want to see the data again? Look at the data. So here's last night's stream. 3,789 views, 12 subscribers. Okay. That happened the day before, 4,222 subscribers. Here's another vertical, 4,500 viewers, 11 subscribers. Here is a horizontal stream, and it's a nighttime stream. 500 viewers, 1 subscriber. It's not even close. It's not even close. It is not even close. Vertical is so much shockingly better. It's not even close. All right, let's take a picture of this bad boy here. So eBay. Okay. Click. The data is the data. Yeah, it's crazy how not close they are. One is doing so much better than the other. You feel punished for doing a horizontal stream. It's like, thanks for wasting your time. It's like, damn, dude. I mean, 1 subscriber is pretty bleak, but we've been seeing that data for a long time. So horizontal streams have been performing like that for a long time. It's crazy to go vertical and pick up 22 subs in a stream. Like, what? That's crazy. We are. All right. Put that away. Why aren't you using AI for eBay listing? Ooh, you can do that. AI eBay listing? That's an interesting idea. I should use AI for everything. We are. Let's see. So, Jose Arredondo says, here's the other 20 for the Pikachu. We already took care of that, didn't we? Yeah, we did. Let me refresh on that. Weird, because there's no ads in this mode. Oh, you guys don't have to suffer through the ads either. Waifu Shuffle Time says, Mr. Arturo. You got it, Mr. Arturo. I hope you pull something. Let's see what we got. YouTube recommends live streams when you watch shorts, so it grabs people. Yeah, we talk about that. Not only is that probably the reason, Mike's Side and I post shorts every single day. And we get 600,000 views this month, and they're all shorts views. I mean, really let that sink in for a second. So we post 600,000 views of shorts per month, and then we don't stream in a way where the shorts would lead to them seeing the live stream. So I actually saw this data a long time ago that said something like 75% of people who watch stuff on our channel never, ever, ever check out the live stream. That's like 3/4. And I think it was actually a little worse than 3/4. It was like maybe 77 or 78% of people never checked out the live stream. So I'm betting when we're in vertical mode and people are watching our shorts, YouTube's then, when they scroll past, YouTube's then taking them to this live stream. That's my bet. I'm not sure about that, but that's my bet. Ivan Rodriguez says he'll take that. Nice Crobat. Hey, here you go, Mr. Ivan. All right. There aren't ads in live, correct? In a horizontal stream, there definitely are ads, but I think they're saying no ads in the vertical one. Is that what you're saying? Or at least fewer ads? Hey, what's up, Heath? I love no ads. You know, I have so much trouble watching YouTube that first I get tempted to buy, you know, YouTube Premium, and then I go, that's BS. And then what I do is I flip over in TikTok and I just go, oh, look, no ads. Well, at least the ads are something you can scroll past the ads. And so it's like 1,000 times better. Oh, Slowpoke Psyduck, PSA 9, $150. Isn't that shocking? That's so expensive. That's so expensive. That's crazy. All right, thank you, Mr. Ivan. Appreciate it, man. Here's an order from William Wafter. He says, Ethan's Typhlosion break. First break. So here we have a gym break, and it's going to have William Wafter in it. His first time. Go easy on him. There we are. He needs one other person to join this gym break for $25. Basically, it's a 50% odds of pulling that Typhlosion for 25 bucks. William Wafter. Okay. You get a scorecard, William, so that you can see how many of these you pulled and how many of them your opponent pulled. So it's kind of cool that way. It's kind of this, you know, like you can always just go buy an Ethan's Typhlosion. But if you want to have a cool looking scorecard, you got to be in the breaks. Here's some of the other breaks. We got Princess Peach, we got Playboy. So these two are waiting for a second person to join. Neat. Fight Me. No Live has ads. If you leave and come back, you get an ad. Oh, okay, cool. I just got a Volkswagen ad. What? Volkswagen? 100% of the time I'm present for the live. I haven't taken a break in 6 years. Really? Let's see. Fight me, says William. Fight. Okay, what do we got next? Tag grade, says Anthony Shime. What's up, Mr. Anthony? So here's James Wright. 2 live custom picks M, but give them to 2 random people of the stream. 2 random people. All right. So we got 2 coins to hand out. And now, wait, where'd those coins go? Oh, here they are. They're going to get lost. So now we got 2 coins to give out. And who was giving out the coins? It was Dennis Manieri. Before we go any further, I'm going to write Dennis Manieri on the September giveaway list. So when you donate something to the stream, we track it now, so that we can get a total of donations by the end of the month. People can see that you've been generous. Like Miguel gave 10, Dennis gave 8. These are $4 each, right? So they're about 8. And then you're giving out, James Wright is giving out $40. So you're gonna write that all down, and we'll get a tally on this by the end of the month and see just how generous the audience was. It's really cool. I count my donations as well. So if I give away like a booster box, or I give away like a nice fancy $100 slab, I add up mine too. The most generous person has been Mark at $275. He did that the other month too. He's just really nice, I guess. There we go. All right. Hey, mister, my name is Random People. Oh, I need to give two live customs out to you. So do we just give these out instantly, or do we? Yeah, let's just give them out instantly. Let's get it done. Let's get it done. We're going to have the keyword this time be TCC, just to make things simple. Wait, let me hit refresh. All right. What's going on, guys? Happy Monday. Hope you guys have been having a good Monday. So type in the letters TCC to get into this giveaway. Put 1 coin in DP Fitness's bag. Oh, yeah? He doesn't have a bag. Okay. I see you guys piling in. Okay, we're going to hit choose winner. Click. So Zach Stekskowski, you get a coin. This is from Dennis Manieri. He's donating a nice little copper coin to you. Okay, now you got an even heavier bag. And Ivan. So this is Ivan Rodriguez. Oh, that's nice. Ivan, you've got a little copper coin now. Oh, grab this. Ugh. Guess we ran out of room for this bag. Isaac Thomas. No, that's Israel Rodriguez. Very similar name. Did you need a new bag? Oh, maybe you needed a new bag. Okay, give me a second. So, Miss Alexis is over. She's getting a lot of shipping done. Yeah, you guys ordered a lot of shipping last night, so she came in and there was plenty. Thanks for the opportunity, Dennis. Thank you to Dennis. New bag, I think. I think you're right. I think it's a new bag. Okay, you got a little copper coin in there. Now, the other thing he said, the next guy said, hand out 2 live customs to the audience. So that'll be James Wright. Okay, James Wright's the one who's handing them out. And the 2 people who get the live custies would be Aerospaceman. That's Brett Love. Hey, look at that, Mr. Aerospaceman. And NHCC. Well, there you go. Okay, so first Mr. Brett and then NHCC. 1. Sorry, Brett. 2. Oh, my God, dude. Look at that. Oh, my gosh. NHCC, you're getting a free slab. Completely free. Holy, man. Manectric 10. Okay. Grab this. Oh, the live customs box is empty. Uh-oh. That's not Manectric. Oh, there he is. Good. I was like, you better not be lost. That'd be annoying. There it goes. That's Ruby Sapphire Vintage Manectric. It's pretty cool. Cards like that are getting really expensive. If you didn't know that, used to be that common and commons weren't worth that much. That's not true anymore. They're hard to grade, and they're a lot more rare than you think. And they easily sell for $100 or more, all the way up to $200, stuff like that. We're going to say from James Wright, correct? From James Wright. Oh, I think I received a card in the mail I was supposed to put in your bag. I haven't done that. From James Wright. Hey, what's up, Mr. LaFlame? How are you today? We're going to go ahead and write free on this one so that whenever it comes to shipping, I don't try to add this to the... although I don't know how the Canadian import guys will care. They'll be like, that wasn't free. You got to pay taxes on that. All right, so we'll say free on that. Good. Okay. Wow, that was a pretty good free one, man. Toss this Manectric away. And now we know we got to get some cards ready for the live custies, huh? The live custies. Now I've got a mind where I'm looking for live custy pulls. So we got these 2 gym breaks ready to go. Let me hit refresh over here. What's today? Today is Monday. It's 5:30 a.m. on a Monday. She had a prosthesis, but it was still nice. Oh my God. He's messing with us. All right, so Luke Glory is next with the big order. He wants 2 of the vintage Halo packs and 2 Star Wars Galaxy and 32 is Slab Away. Ooh, Slab Away. Uh-oh. Discord's frozen. Let me hit refresh. Maybe if I hit refresh. Uh-oh. My Discord is frozen. Is your Discord frozen? Let me close it. Did my music just stop? No, the music's still playing. Okay. Mine's frozen. Oh, Discord's frozen for 6 as well. Okay. So, Discord is down. And what that means, Luke Glory, I'm going to write $30 of store credit down and say apply this to your Slab Away. Okay. We'll have to do it when the website's working again. $30 toward Slab Away. I should do a backup of the current Slab Away. We are. Discord is working for me. Discord gave me issues earlier. Oh, so wait, let me just try to get into it again then. Hold on, give me a second. Maybe if I keep trying, it'll just work. Nah, it's clearly frozen. Maybe I can edit from my cell phone. Maybe the cell phone version is still working. We kind of rely on Discord a lot, don't we? Okay, we're going to go to Slab Away. Good. And it's Luke Glory. It appears to be working for cell phone. Edit. Luke Glory going from 175 to 140. We're going to hit save on that. Since it is giving people issues, I'm going to go ahead and screenshot all of it. Okay. We got a lot of slabs and Slab Away, man. All right, so I just screenshotted all of Slab Away. Good. We'll do that just in case the website explodes. We'll want to have that data. All right, cool. I had to re-download it today. After re-downloading it, it then worked. Nice. All right, so Andrew A. Martin says, Ethan's Gym Break. Ooh, Ethan's gym break. Wait, what? Well, that gym break's only 25. Andrew, I think you sent too much. So I think you have $15 left over. Here we are. You might have been thinking of the Princess Peach. That's 40. All right. So we're going to say Andrew A. Martin. Okay. Let's go. Gym break went off. Yes. But I believe he has $15 left over. Okay. Mr. From your phone, you can save it to Window Docs. That's what I do to remember my payment. Nice. Okay. Now, you probably have a card over here. Didn't Luke have some packs too? Oh, I'm sorry. I might have gotten distracted by it all. You're right. He did. I was having trouble and I got distracted. You're right. Oh, it looks like I closed my email down. I didn't even mean to do that. I closed that whole line of payments down. Oops. Let me open that back up. Head back over to the PayPal orders. Climb back into the PayPal orders. You're right. Luke Laurie had more stuff. My bad. Let's focus on taking care of Luke Laurie real fast, guys. I got distracted by this Discord issue. So 2 Halo packs, 2 Star Wars packs. You got it, man. We need some fresh Star Wars packs, so I'll be standing up for that. And then here are the 2 Halo packs. The vintage Halo packs are serious business, man. These sell really consistently. There we go. Man, I gotta keep this box closer to me. It sells so fast. All right, let me go get some Star Wars. I think I can get 2 boxes of it. Whew. All right, here we are. I wanted to see the Star Wars packs opened. This is all I have left. I have these 3 boxes left. I'm going to open all 3 of them and put them into this holder so that they're all here. Once I'm sold out of these, I'll have to make a choice on what to buy next for Star Wars. Star Wars, it's not the biggest selling product on the channel, but it's very consistent. People always buy Star Wars eventually. So we've been selling Star Wars for a long time, years. Here we are. My last appointment just canceled. Early day for daytime stream. Woo. Nice, dude. Your last appointment. Maybe I shouldn't have done this. I don't know if there's enough room for all these packs in the box that I'm going to put them in. Didn't Luke have some packs? I wanted to see them opened. Yeah, Star Wars packs are fun to watch get opened. I got a PSA 10 signature sketch drawing, and all of a sudden, my urge to own Star Wars cards is like higher because that's so cool. It like gives you something that you want to collect. I didn't know that was even possible. A sketch getting a 10. Like, what? That's crazy. So now I know sketch drawings are cooler than they look because they do have the ability for a 10. Low odds, though. Okay, there we go. Hey, what's up, Jack? How's it going? Hey, what's up, Mr. Fader? He's new to the stream. How's it going, man? We've been meeting a lot of new guys in vertical mode. We are. We've been streaming in vertical, meeting lots of new people. We are. We got a lot for sale, man. We have a humongous inventory of cards and slabs. And we're going to have even more slabs than before. It's just going to get worse now over time. We're going to get way more slabs. Okay, Naki ordered 2 Star Wars packs. There you go. 2 Star Wars Galaxy. Heath says I'm new. Nice to meet you, Heath. Heath and Mr. Fader, we've been selling cards live for 6 years. We were selling cards live before TikTok Shop existed, before Whatnot existed, before eBay Live existed. It wasn't even called Rip and Ship back then. It was just some weird experiment. And so we've been doing this a lot longer than most people. And we just continue to do it. I've just been doing it forever. And I do it like 7 days a week. We'll host like 2 streams a day, too. This is stream number 1. Just been going hard for a long time. Feeling old, though. Luke says 2 $5 Star Wars packs. Okay, hold on. He says 2 of the $5 Star Wars packs. That's interesting, because this is also called Star Wars Galaxy, which shows you it's very important that you tell me exactly what we're opening. Here we are. All right. Star Wars. This is Star Wars Galaxy 1, and the other one was the 2024 Star Wars Galaxy. There we go. All right. Let's sneep it. Sneep. All right. Very good. Oh, scroll down in the description. Wow, big selection. Yeah, not only is there a lot in there, we have like a link to a document. You may have to highlight the link, like you may have to select it and then click open URL. But it used to work as a link in horizontal mode, horizontal stream mode. So we have a link that'll take you to even more stuff. We got so much stuff. And if you pull something you like, we can send it off to PSA, BGS, CGC, tag grading. So we can send it off anywhere. Okay, these are the valuable ones. Then we're going to open the... Oh, yeah. Picking up one of these collectible Halo Hollows. This is number 9 out of 10. Check that out, everybody. That is one of the holographic cards. Kind of hard to tell because it's so dark, but it's really vibrant the way Master Chief looks. Yeah, click on the secret menu. It'll expand to even more items. Just tons of items. We have a rotating inventory. Some things come and go, so you have a limited time to buy it. And then some stuff just kind of sticks around for a really long time. Oops. Usually Pokemon lasts for a while. Anything Pokemon lasts for a while. Also, I guess anything you're having trouble selling. That sticks around too. That was a close one. You take payment by pigeon? I would accept payment by pigeon. That'd be cool. I do that just to try it. Let's see. Oh, Covenant Grunt, huh? What's this? What's this? Ooh, beautiful. An embossed holographic Covenant Grunt. Nice job, man. So these are the 2007 vintage Halo Topps cards. They're super cool. There's some really decent cards in the set, like this Stemming the Tide. It's good. It's good. And so if that were to grade 10, you could then sell it as a PSA 10 Stemming the Tide. It's a really nice card. We are. A lot of Halo collectors out there who love Master Chief and Halo, and they go, oh, there's a little card set to collect now, huh? So it's a niche market for Halo, but you know, we open those Halo cards constantly. Constantly. The Halo franchise is such a powerful brand, and it's always so, like, such a wasted potential, because they never do anything good with it, lately anyways. Oh, yeah. Okay, there's a little sexy Galaxy Leia back before she learned how to fly through space, literally fly through space. How about that? Do you guys remember that? In The Last Jedi, or whatever the name of that stupid episode was, the stupid movie. Oh, don't want to drop that. Okay, so we've got, wow, right in the front of the pack. Weird. So these are like packaged weird. The, yeah, look at that. The etched card went right to the front. So this is what you're trying to pull in here is cards like this. This is a holographic card. Look how nice it is. That's a nice one. So that's Princess Leia. And this is an etched card with a little bit of frayed, frilled back. So I don't think this one will grade 10, but might still be worth grading anyways, even if it grades 9 or 8. Okay, and then you still get all these too. So you can pull a nice etched Darth Vader out of here too. He's awesome. Love to see a 10 of those come out. Hard to get a 10 on those etched cards. They have like frilled edges every time. Luke, make that for 3. What? Whoa, mister. All right, here we are. Very nice. Good. All right. So there we have it, Mr. Luke. Luke Lorry. Let's find your bag. Okay, here's Luke's bag. Here's an empty bag behind it. How did that get in there? All right. We'll grab all these. Aha. Beautiful, beautiful. All right. Thank you, Luke. Appreciate it. Arturo Perez. Another waifu shuffle for Mr. Arturo Perez. What do we have here, by the way? Here's a little Gengar Gym Break. Here's a little Dodrio. He's a pricey card. 335 is a pricey card channel. And there's Jolteon. Now, Arturo, another waifu shuffle. Let's get it. Double tap the screen, y'all. Get those likes up. Yeah, that's right. 1, 2, 3. Here goes. Come on, Arturo. Boom. Ah, it's a cold one. I'm sorry, man. That's a cold waifu shuffle for Mr. Arturo. Sorry, man. Steven Sistrunk, paying down Pelipper. Oh, yeah. That's a good one. Oh, right. We're having trouble with Discord. Let's try and log back in now. Ah, it worked. It worked. Weird. Does it look slightly different? I can't tell. Huh. All right, we're going to go in. Wait, what? Oh, I'm in Pokestan. What the hell? It put me into Pokestan. That's why I look different. Okay, so I open it back up and I'm in Pokestan. Let's go to Slab Away. It is back up. Steven Sistrunk. Let me pull this way over here. Steven Sistrunk, Slab Away. And $50 on the Pelipper brings it down to $680. Boom, $680 remains. Thank you so much. All right, cool, man. How about pricing up a slab? So we got this Wind Waker link, huh? What is that? Wow, what do they get on these slabs? Crazy. Okay, Wind Waker link again, and we'll try and wash that off. We'll see what that is. Wind Waker link. This is also Wind Waker. So we're missing the Wind Waker. Here we are, Zelda. She goes over here. Is that Skyward Sword? This looks like Skyward Sword or something. Yeah, that's Skyward Sword for sure. Trying to get these poker cards taken care of. Okay. You guys like these poker cards? They're pretty interesting. Ah, there she is. And then I don't know where this guy belongs. I don't know what set he belongs with. Ah, there we go. Okay. Yeah, it looks like Skyward Sword, to be honest. Hey, these aren't Pokemon. Did my SpongeBob cards come in? Says Gavin. SpongeBob cards. I don't know what you mean by that, Mr. Gavin. We are. Okay, so these sets have been figured out. Now we just got to actually sell them. Good. Oh, another Solgaleo, huh? Got a couple of those Solgaleo Lunalis. I'll go ahead and just sleeve that. And then I'm going to sleeve this one. All right, I'll set these over here for now. Okay, oh, yellow gym leaders. That's like super rare. I think what I'll do, I'll probably hold on to that one. I don't know, should I or should I sell it? I don't know. I feel like I don't hold on to any of these gym leader cards. I don't hold on to one of them. Can you explain the breaks for me? The breaks are a chance for the card. Here you are. $25 is the price. 1 and 2 is your odds. What you're really buying is you're buying a break booster pack. Although in the case of the Gengar, you're playing a game of cards with someone. Here it is, gym leader. Ooh, set that there for now. It's a nice Eevee. I feel like I got to hold on to a couple of these Eevees long term. I like this song that's playing, man. I don't know what this song is, but it sounds so clever. All right. Heath Davis is here. He says he wants 3 packs of the English White Flare. Oh, yeah. We got that English White Flare to open up. This English White Flare, which gives you a chance for Victini. All right. Check your phone, mister. Oh, okay. Give me a second. All right. All right, there we go. All right, very nice. Ooh. Maybe I'll bang on his door like a cop. Bang, bang, bang. Mr. Hoarding things again. Here we are. All right, I always keep some of the slabs. Here we are. Snipping this. Snipping this. You know, they do eventually sell, right? Like we just sold the Shining Celebi, but sometimes I let things cook a little bit in the oven. You mentioned a card that needs to go in my bag? Oh, I feel like somebody mailed me a card that goes into your bag. Also, what did Gavin say? He said, did my SpongeBob's card comes in? Like from PSA? You are? Like a PSA return, Gavin? Is that what you're referring to? I think there was a PSA return with some SpongeBob cards. We are. You know, you can check the Discord server in the returns channel, and it'll tell you if your PSA submission that you were in when it comes back. You can also look at our streams and see, you know, each PSA return, you can watch it. Maybe I need to make it easier for people to understand when the stuff comes back. Mr. Alexis needs you. All right, there we go. Ooh. That is for our friend Heath Davis. Heath, are you new? I don't know if Heath has a bag. Let's move all this. There we go. I think Heath might be a new guy. Mister, you forgot the gym break. Oh, right, because we went backwards and took care of Luke Laurie, and we were in the middle of Andy Man's... okay. It's funny how one issue is causing the other issue now. Okay, we will go take care of that. Thank you very much. Hayden. He looks like he needs a new bag. He says, I do not. I am. Ooh. Nice to meet you. Let's go ahead and get you a fresh bag. All right. Since you are a brand new guy, why don't I put you on one of our giveaway slabs? It's a specialty giveaway slab where you just kind of get in VIP style. Heath Davis 9.25. So you're new. Now, as you know, Mr. Heath, this does not automatically ship. It actually stays here until you order a round of shipping for $9. You can keep it over here for a long time, whole year. And what you can do while you're storing it over here is you can add more cards to it. This gives you combined shipping on all your orders. And there you go. We put you into this giveaway for the Piplup because you're a new guy. Placing a first-time order. Nice. Mister, I'm new as well. Oh, snap. Let me get you in this giveaway. All right, let me jump on back to Mr. Andrew Martin. Yes, he was in the Ethan gym break. Are you guys ready? So this is a gym break. It's a specific kind of break where there's only 2 people present. In this case, it's going to be William Wafter, and the other one's going to be Andy Man. Andy Man, you overpaid for it, I believe. So you've got $15 left over, which I wrote down on a store credit. Let's go ahead and get the other card. All right. Mr. Andy Man. New card for Andy Man as well? Think so. All right, let's go ahead and get him a card. You got a fire energy. Nice. Boop, boop. All right. Let's get it. Where's my deck of cards? Here they are. Good luck. So now we start to shuffle these up and see who gets lucky. I simp for 6. Mister, I'm new as well. Oh, all right. Thanks. Sounds good. Yes, so now you're going to have a 1 in 20 shot at taking that PSA 10 Piplup. He's worth maybe like $75, maybe a little more. But he's a nice poker card graded 10 by PSA. Hey, what's up, Relentless Fishing Team? We're doing a Pokemon break. It's William Wafter and Andrew Martin. Let's see who posts the Typhlosion. So, did you ever play the card game War when you were a kid? Basically, you draw a card off the top of a deck, and whoever has the higher, a number wins the match, the round. That's what this is, but with Pokemon cards. And it's a little more complicated. Like, he just pulled the switch. That gives William Wafter a huge advantage. It means if he doesn't like Andrew's card, he can switch it. Now, I'm auto-playing for them, though. Here's Chien Pao, so he's probably going to use the switch. Okay, now he's pulling Zamazenta. Switch is going to get played because this guy loses to Chien Pao, right? 130 versus 220. So, oops. So William Wafter uses switch, and now Andrew must play another card. You ready? All right, you can still beat Zamazenta. Oh, my God, you totally did. So you end up pulling Lugia. All right, Andrew Martin takes round 1. So he's up. It's best out of 3, guys. Best out of 3. Let's see. Mewtwo. Oh, 280 HP on the Mewtwo. That's really strong. Not a lot in the deck is better than that Mewtwo. And, look at that. Fuecoco. Fuecoco definitely loses to Mewtwo. Mewtwo takes round 2. So they're tied now. This is the tie-breaking round. Here goes. Tyranitar's good at 180 HP. That beats a lot of Pokemon. All right, Andrew. Boom. Oh, he's going to lose. William Wafter takes the Ethan's Typhlosion, and now he gets a number on his scorecard, and he gets the Ethan's Typhlosion for 25 bucks, which is kind of satisfying too. Here it is. This war mode is specific to gym breaks. We only do it for gym breaks. It's a little Pokemon card game. You're both signing up to wager half of a card, basically. All right, so let's see. William gets a 1, and Andrew Martin gets a 1 down here. So there it is. The top is wins, the bottom is losses. And over a long time period, if you keep participating in the breaks, the gym breaks, you will see if you get very lucky or very unlucky. Let's see how luck has gone for most people. William, Andrew, Joey's ahead. Nathan's behind. Tammy's. Here's Jose Redondo. He's behind. Tyler's way behind. David Smith is way ahead. He's 5-1. So he's been taking everyone's Pokemoney. CS Man's 2 ahead. What? He's close to tied. There's Zach. I don't know his true score. Riley's ahead by 2. 6 is almost tied. Yeah, so in general, I think a lot of people tie. Look at this guy, Jonathan Bagunas. He's way ahead. He's 4 ahead. Wow. So some people go really far ahead. Some people go really far behind. And many people roughly tie. It's kind of interesting to see it play out. Okay, so this belongs to William Wafter. William Wafter. Got the right name down. Should have done that first. There you go. And now we have a channel in our Discord server where we leave a note for people to know the outcome of the break. So if you weren't here to watch it live, you can click on the link and go look it up. So it's going to be under current breaks. And it's going to say, whoops, it's going to say William Wafter wins Ethan's Typhlosion. Okay, there you go. So he should be able to look that up. There we go. Sometimes people get into a break, but it doesn't finish that day. Although sometimes it does finish. But let's say it doesn't finish that day. You can always go into our Discord server to the Current Breaks channel. Actually, is it Current Breaks? Oh, it needs to be in Breaks History. I put it in the wrong channel. Hold on. Forgot we had 2 channels. The Current Breaks channel is just going to tell you what we actually got going on. It's the Breaks History channel that you want. There it is. Breaks History. There you go. Perfect. Okay, so let's see what's next. Let's take care of people. Gavin says, ship all my bags and slabs. Gavin Stewart. All right, sounds good. Gavin, I think he had some cards coming back from PSA, and in particular, those SpongeBob cards. I bet this is your bag right here, isn't it? Yep, Gavin Stewart. Look at that, guys. He waited a while for those to come back, and now he's combined shipping all his cards. And, now let's see. I believe you got a 10 on one of those SpongeBob cards. There are. You know, maybe in the returns channel, I should like copy and paste the grades or something. That'd be interesting. Because then you could go to that channel and see the results. In fact, maybe they don't even need to be separate channels. Maybe the way... Here we are, Gavin Stewart, number 2. That's exactly what I was looking for. I was looking for a second bag just in case he had 2 bags. Okay, cool. Perfect. Let's grab this. I should probably ship soon. I think I have 5 slabs taking up space. Now you're good. It's not a rush. Like, look how long Gavin was here. He was here since April. Now we're in September. So he was over here for like 5 months. It's not a big deal. We got lots of room. Now, I wouldn't abandon your cards. That would be bad. Do not abandon your cards. After 1 full year, your cards are considered abandoned. Now, that doesn't mean you're going to lose them right away, but it certainly places them right into the zone of being taken away. You don't want that. So you get 1 whole year. If you want more than a year, you can pay $5 and have 2 years. If you're international, you can keep your cards over here indefinitely for free. Why do we do that for international guys? Because we're trying our best to help you guys time when you want to ship your cards over the border. Because stuff like, you know, taxes, import fees, tariffs, whatever, all that stuff comes into play with international cards. So you can actually keep a digital collection over here. We'll take pictures of it for you. You can open up a channel on our Discord server that's private and have me take pictures of all your cards. And we call that like a digital collection. You can have all your cards stay over here. You can have me forward it to a consignor. I do all that stuff for you if you need me to, okay? We've been kind of testing those ideas out. They're good ideas. So you can participate in the breaks if you're from, let's say, Germany. Pull a card for 40 bucks. I'll try to ship it into your country and ask only $40 on the import fee, because technically you got it for 40 bucks. So we'll do all kinds of tricks if we can. And then if you don't want to ship it home, you can store it over here for years for free if you're international. Just have me write international down on the bag, okay? That's what we're going to start doing. I thought about it. If you're international, have me write international on your bag, okay? And then on top of that, we're going to, well, no, I think it's important to have a date on it. No, it is important. I remember. I talked to myself about this. That's because there are international guys who do, they do abandon some bags. Like a small bag could be from a guy from Canada and he just doesn't care for the cards. So we run into the problem still, I suppose. But yeah, any international guy is able to renew his bag for free. Just come in and say, renew my date. Love you for that, mister. Saved me hundreds of euros in border tax. Nice. So you're right. We shipped yours recently, and it sounded like it made it through. We actually had a guy from Australia last night. He bought a case. He bought a case of cards from me. He was gonna buy it on eBay and have it shipped to him. However, the import fee would have been for the whole $900 on eBay. What he did was he had me open the cards here in America. And then I claimed that the cards were worth maybe like 120 bucks because, well, it's a different product now. It's no longer a sealed case. Now it's just some loose cards. So we're going to make a different claim on the value. If you change the product that way, I think that's a fair argument to make with, customs. You know what I'm saying? It's a weird scenario, right? Like, cases have really obvious values. Raw cards, not so obvious. And so I think you get to make a claim about the value of the item at the time that you ship it in. So if you open up a whole case of cards here, we'll try to make a claim on the card that saves you a little money. That is, unless you pull like the best thing ever. I don't know. I don't know what they would do. They might still stop it and be like, you pulled, what is this? First edition base set Charizard. Well, you're not bringing it into the country for cheap. We're going to make you pay money for that. So it depends. Maybe if you get really, really, really good pulls, that trick wouldn't be such a good idea. But $40, if you win a slab break and want to ship it to Germany, we can try that, definitely. Because I think that's a very fair argument. If you only spent $40 on it, why should you pay more than $40 taxes on it, you know? And again, like storing your cards over here, you can pay 20 bucks USD, and we'll create a channel for you in Discord for you to look at your cards, and you can have me take pictures of them. And then, you know, and then if you're international, just come in, say, hey, I'm international. I want to update my bag. We'll update it for free right there. If you're in the USA, that costs $5 to do. So we kind of encourage, if you're in the USA, we kind of encourage you to ship your bag out, in other words. But you get a whole year for free. All right. So we kind of, you know, if you think about what we do over here, we do kind of specialize in storing cards, really. So we want to take care of the oldest order now. Let's see what the oldest order in the queue is. So 545, here's a 546, and here's a 553. So the oldest one is Miss 6. 2 gem 2s. Hey, how's it going, 6? Do you know when it was open? I want to watch it. Oh, it was a case of Union Arena, Kaiju number 8. We opened it last night. So it was last night's stream. It was a whole case. He was chasing after a signature card. I didn't know this about Kaiju. I didn't know this, but apparently you can pull signature cards out of the case from the actual like voice actors, and it's not like a printed signature. It's a handwritten signature. So I did not know that. That's super cool. Here you go. You got Espeon VMAX, Miss 6. And so he was looking for one of those. He did not pull it, but I bet they're super rare. We do have more Kaiju, though. I don't know if you knew that. We have about 9 boxes of it left. So he opened a whole case of it for himself, but we got 9 boxes of it left. How can I confirm my shipping address? I want to make sure you got the right one. So we used the shipping address saved on saved in our shipping address book. The beginning of the street address is the number 1. How does that sound? Okay, so that is 6. Team Rocket Grunt. Never bought a Waifu Shuffle. Time for some first-time magic. Here you go. This gives you a shot at pulling a card that has writing on it, and that would give you a slab. You ready? Boom. It's gonna be cold this time, Mr. Team Rocket Grunt. The box is majorly full. The Waifu Shuffle, it's stuffed. Luke Glory, PSA grade, both Halo cards. Good choice. Good choice, Luke Glory. Both Halo cards. Loving me some Halo cards. These do tend to grade pretty well. I notice we have had a relative to how often you actually get 10s on Topps cards, the success rate on these Topps cards have really not been bad. Like, yeah, we get plenty of 9s, but that's normal for any card set. Some of them actually do grade 10. It's really impressive. The Glory P for PSA. Just got the email. It's correct, mister. Sweet. All right. Glad to hear, man. All right. Now, unfortunately, you just missed Alexis. She just left. She'll be back in on Wednesday, okay? But the label is made, okay? What that means is she'll be packing your bag on Wednesday, and the mailman will pick it up on Thursday. Today is Monday. So you got a couple days to wait before the mailman picks it up. She comes in Monday, Wednesday, Friday. If she's having trouble finding a babysitter, sometimes she takes a day off like Wednesday. Just letting you guys know that's kind of how the shipping works. Luke, we've taken care of that. Now we have Christopher Houghton, one spot in the Typhlosion Gym Break. Oh, I'm so sorry. You missed that. That went off a while ago, in fact. Christopher Houghton. Sorry, man. Now we've got more gym breaks, and we'll always have more gym breaks, like this Gengar. Would you be interested in this? We need a face cam. You don't want to see my ugly face. Imagine the faces of a border worker actually looking up sales prices. Law, they question their whole life. Yeah. Well, they probably get all annoyed, or they probably get all excited, like, oh, we got him, guys, we got him. He probably does that. We're going to tax you. They want to tax you. That's where their paycheck comes from. Their paycheck is making sure you pay lots of taxes. Still shook. I hit that 10 Manectric. It's nice. It was just so random. I mean, you got that just for hanging out in the stream and going through the trouble of typing in the code word for the giveaway. And so it just shows you a lot of generosity in the stream. Like, how much did we give away last month? Last month, we gave away, and by we, I mean really you guys, because I gave away a limited amount. You guys were also generous, and we had never tracked that before. I always knew that there was a lot of stuff given away in the streams. That was always true. I just didn't know how much. So last month, the total was $1,420 given out. That was in August. All right, here's this. I don't know. Chris asked for a replacement already a few minutes ago. Oh, what did Chris ask for? I missed it. I might have missed it. Here it is. Oh, I sent for that Typhlosion. Whoops. And then he said, can you use the $25 for the Ethan Typhlosion for Korean Blackbolt? You got it, man. Korean Blackbolt. Okay, we're going to open up some Korean Blackbolt. Let me double check the price on the Korean Blackbolt. $3 each. So 25 divided by 3, what's that, like 8? I think that's 8. You would have been cool to backtrack all my old giveaways I did. Yeah, you did a lot. A lot of people did some really big giveaways over time, and we never tracked it. We should have, because then we could add it up to, like, we could know how much was given away in a year. It'd probably be some ridiculous amount. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. It's everyone sort of pitching in together, and it really adds up. Here we are. So Christopher Houghton will have $1 left over. You can just remember that, Christopher. I'm not going to write a store credit card for $1. Goes, you ready? Mr. Chris. Sneep. And sneep. All right, good. Ready? Here's Axew. This purple guy. This Emolga. Look at that Emolga. We've got the Vulture, whose name I don't remember. All right, the Vulture Pokemon. Pokemon needed to make a Vulture Pokemon. Vultures are such a prominent bird. Here it it is. They're really a bird. You know what's fascinating about vultures? They're always eating roadkill, but you never see a vulture that has been hit by a car and turned into roadkill. Isn't that interesting? You ever like think about that for a while? Just like dwell on it. They live on this ecosystem of cars hitting like deer and stuff like that, but they themselves never get hit. So weird. It kind of tells you like they evolved to be clever enough to not be hit, and the deer did not. Weird. So now it's this deer, humans, and vultures ecosystem. Here you go, Christopher. Thank you so much. Let's go find your bag. You got 2 ARs out of that. Really not bad. Vultures are awesome. Yeah, they're a fascinating animal. They're like nature's cleanup bird. And they have super acidic stomachs. So they don't get sick from rotten meat. How strange. We never eat them. We don't eat vultures. I guess if you were desperate, you might eat one. Here's Petty. Okay, that finishes Christopher Houghton's order. Okay, so Zach ordered 546. So that means Zach is next. He says, Gengar Gym Break. Zach going into the Gengar Gym Break. Here goes Mr. Zach. They're extremely intelligent birds. A lot of birds are surprisingly smart. Birds are interesting. They're like dinosaurs, you know. Here we are, Mr. Zach. They're not like cuddly cats and dogs. They're really a different animal, aren't they? Go. I like a particular bird. It's one of my favorites. It's called the chicken or Cane's fried chicken. Cane's chicken strips. Yeah, he's a big fan. Yeah. Here's Psyduck and Slowpoke. Here's a Kadabra for 166. Let's pick out 2 more slabs to get a picture of. Nido King. Okay, and one more. Not the Zapdos. He's got to stay with the other 2 birds. Speaking of birds, here we are. We got a Blue Bazur. Here's a Luigi. Let's put Luigi in. Okay, so I'll take a picture of these slabs for the Discord. It is my job to process slabs. All slabs September. Get another picture. So you can shop for slabs right from our Discord server just to see what inventory I have. Got a lot of interesting poker cards because the recent PSA submission had a lot of poker in it. Why? Because I just sold out of them from older submissions. So the poker cards, they all sell out eventually. All right. And then I go, oh, I wish I had graded more of those because now I have none. I have none for sale. Mr. Brett waited a while for this. $200 for you to choose and 10 for the donation. 10 for the donation. So Brett wants to open $200 of something, but he's not sure what to open. Well, let me look back into that Pokemon English menu. Let's see. Okay, so the Sea and Sky was $280. You're $70 short of that. What else did you have? Could open a Pokemon Go ETB. That's an interesting thought. You know, I feel like Pokemon Go is quite old. Plus, you get a guaranteed SR in there from the, you get a guaranteed pull. Could open up 10 English 151s. Could open up, I still love Destined Rivals. You know, let's have him open up Pokemon White. You know why? Because he could pull that Victini and no one has pulled the Victini. So what if we did Pokemon White? We had a cockatiel that showed up in our yard and he stayed alive for 25 years. Good friend and would talk to us. Oh, that's cool, man. A cockatiel. I had a bag like 4 years ago, but somehow I forgot, says Leahy. Hey, what's up, Mr. Leahy? How's it going? 4 years ago? That's a while ago, dude. That is a long time ago. Is it funny? You should speak to birds. Life TCG is releasing its second set and it's all real life birds. You should look into it. Oh, that's cool. You know, I told my wife somebody should make a high quality animals card set. But, you know, I think it would be hard for a set like that to truly take off as a collectible series. Something like the Discover channel or something like that, they should be the ones to make that. Because if they put the Discover brand behind it or something like that, maybe Animal Planet, I don't know. If some prominent, nature documentary company puts their brand behind a card set that shows real photos of real animals, I think that could be a collectible card set, sure. After that, you just have to have somebody who's very good at business, who understands the rarity scarcity of card collecting. So you put that together. You choose. All right, so if I had to choose, you're getting Pokemon White. You know why? Because we want to see that Victini pull. It's never been done before. Let's go get those ETBs. All right, here we are. Ta-da! Okay. Setting my booty cheeks down. Grabbing one of these. So, we have it set to 126, $14 per pack. Let's just divide. Let's see. It says you should be able to open 14 of them. What if I added the extra $10 in? Ooh. You sent just enough in for exactly 15 packs if we don't donate the $10. Let's do 15 packs. We are. I'm donating it back to you. Now I got to stay to see the polls. Well, I ordered more white. This might hurt my chances. I see what you're saying. It also might improve your chances, Mr. Heath. I see what you're saying. So this is a conversation we have on the channel sometime. It's called purchase order, you know, sort of like the order that cards get opened. People get really into that because they're like, oh, well, that should have been mine. And so Mr. Brett Love has a type of order that sort of lets him, I wouldn't say cut the line, but it changes the order of openings. I guess what we could do, the rule is that you're technically not allowed to cut the line for certain products, but he was in line. So I don't know. And he's not trying to snipe the Pokemon Whites. I told him to open them because we're trying to get a Victini. I don't know. I don't know what the rule here should be. What do you guys think the rule should be? Who goes first? Brett, who technically is in the queue first, but he didn't ask for White Flare. I chose it for him. Or do we let Mr. Heath go first? Here we are. Ultimately, here's what you guys don't understand. To me, it doesn't matter what the order is, because this is either cold or it's hot. Imagine, Mr. Heath, this is a cold box. Well, Mr. Brett's just removing a cold box from being in your way. You don't know if it's cold. You don't know if it's hot. If it's a hot box, you're going to wish you went first. If it's a cold box, you're going to wish he went first. So to me, the order doesn't really matter. But to you guys get kind of really into all that. And it matters more with sets like Live Customs, where we know there's a hit coming up. So you can actually detect where the hit is. But what do you guys think? Who should go first? I would say it's fair. He was in the queue first. Let that user open first. So Brett's going to let you go first. Let's have you go first. Thanks, Brett. All right, Brett, if you're going to allow that. Now, just so you know, Brett. Oh, I don't even think you guys are going to affect each other. So he ordered 3 of them. You get pulled from here first. So the funny part is you don't even affect each other. So you're not taking away from Brett, and he's not taking away from you. Your pulls would have come out of the loose packs box first. The reason we were taking his out of a sealed ETB is because he ordered so many. So he goes straight to the sealed ETB. So let me place that to the side, and let's see what Mr. Heath pulls out of these 3. Here you go, Heath. Yeah, you guys would not have affected each other. I was going to pull Brett's cards from fresh ETBs that I just picked up. All right. That's so funny. But it's an interesting conversation about who should have the right of way when it comes to opening packs in that scenario. Because Brett is unique that he asks for just randomly chosen packs, like packs that I recommend. Or that the audience recommends, whatever's more fun. And so I wouldn't call that sniping because he's not choosing anything in particular. But it could make a person who purchased the same product feel like he got pushed to the back of the line. So it's an interesting problem. I don't really know the solution to it. All right, there we go. That is Mr. Heath, Whimsicott, and Shelmet. All right. Yeah, it's such a rare scenario. I don't know... what would be the most fair outcome? What do you guys think is the most fair outcome there? It is? All right. I think maybe just to play it safe, the most fair outcome is if you do a type of order where you could potentially be cutting the line for a product, you have to let other people go first. So I think that's probably it. We are. It's a sort of cutting the line sort of rule, isn't it? We are. All right. Reshiram, Whimsicott, and Shelmet. At the end of the day, if luck wants to find you, it will. Yeah, that's the way I feel about it. But it's good to have rules about this kind of stuff. So from now on, if you place an order and the order is something like you pick for me, we'll pick whatever I think is the best set to open. But then we'll ask and find out if anyone else already ordered some and service that first. So I think that's probably the safest route. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're opening 15 of these. So that's box number 1, and you get this as well. That's nice. So you already got a hit. All right, roll a dice, flip a coin. You know, we could do that, but I think it's simpler to just have a right-of-way rule. Really simple. So the right-of-way rule will be if somebody declares they specifically want a set when they place their order, and another guy says, I'll take any order you pick, we'll let the guy who definitely knew he wanted a specific set, we'll let him go first. And because, again, I don't really care what order it's in. And then we'll see what luck gives each of them. All right. So these are going to be for Mr. Brett. Brett, we are trying really hard to pull a Victini card out of here. That's worth a whole lot of money. A whole lot of money. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. That should equal 15. These are the leftover packs. These go into the leftover pack box. See, that's where you were pulling from, Mr. Heath. And then we'll place this over here. And these over here. And we'll throw these dice away. And now we're ready to go. We're ready to rock and roll. We got a Mr. Brett order. All right. Okay. Ready? Sea to Sky. It's called Sea and Sky, I believe. It's on the menu if you guys want to open it. It's a very good product, in my opinion. For the cost, you're getting 14 packs of Crown Zenith. Here it is. That's the Sea and Sky sealed premium collection. And this little Rayquaza bonus card is very nice. If it grades 10, it might pay for like half the product. I don't know about the Kyogre. He's just Kyogre. Kyogre's not bad. He's not super valuable the way Rayquaza is, but Rayquaza is pretty good. That's on the menu. It's about $280. Actually, I think I placed that at $270. Let's make it less annoying. Let's just make it $280. I don't know why I placed it there for $279. That must have just been the calculation. I don't like it. Yeah, let's just make it $280. I hate those stupid numbers. We want it to be round. Yeah, I like that one. I can't wait to open one of those up. When one of those gets opened, I have a strong feeling more of them are going to get open. It's going to be like, people are going to be like, wait a second, I didn't know that was an option. They're going to go, that's freaking cool. Okay, so we're on Brett Love and opening up his 15 packs of Pokemon White Flare. Didn't mean to cause an issue. You didn't cause an issue, I would say. It's more like these issues naturally arise, and we have to have like a rules of the road kind of, you know, understanding. And so it was more like a rare scenario that we don't experience very often. So I didn't have like a rule for it before, but we'll have a rule for it now. We actually sort of have like an older rule that was used for a similar scenario. So we had an older rule where, let's say you try to buy Pokemon Blue, but it was sold out. When your turn comes up, Pokemon Blue is sold out. And then you say, well, I'll take Pokemon Red. Well, the rule in that scenario is you are allowed to swap over to Pokemon Red only if no one else is in line for Pokemon Red. So we have to get everyone else's order done first. There you go. And the reason we had a rule like that is because when people could pick whatever they wanted when it was their turn, they would say, what's hot? What's snipeable? They go, I'll have that turn into a live custom, please, because they know the live customs are hot. We had that happen a while back. It's like an Italian guy, I swear, and he got super mad at me. I guess him being Italian isn't part of it, but he felt like he was being extra Italian to me. I don't know what it was. He was like spicy. And he and I had this big argument in Discord because the product I was supposed to open for him ran out, and he wanted the live customs. But I told him, you're not allowed to cut the line to the live customs. And this was like 5 years ago, so we didn't have a lot of live custom rules back then. It ended up being a hit that the next guy pulled, and he's like, that should have been mine. I'm like, no, we can't let you jump the line just because you know live customs are hot. You know, we can't do that. Because there are other people who got in line for the live customs, and it belongs to them. They got in line on purpose for the live custom. Just because now you can pick which direction you go doesn't mean you get to, you know, snipe, essentially. And so that was a whole debate. That guy, he got so mad at me, and then he never bought cards from me again. He's like, I'm out of here. I was like, oh, man. But that's why you got to write some rules up, because otherwise somebody will feel like, oh, well, you should get to do what I want to do. And if it's not the most fair outcome, but you would have never treated me like that. I can already tell Mr. Brett, you would have never done that. This guy, he didn't have as much class. All right, let's see. Embor. He was kind of just being a jerk, like some guys will. Here's Vanillish, High Dragon. It was a Jaguar. Yeah, I don't remember his name. We are Vanillish. I just remember thinking, Mamma Mia. That's what I remember thinking. All right, we got Archeops. That Ray Ray promo got it in a 10 in English and Japanese. Such a nice art. Okay, so we got Yamask, kind of like saying ya boy. Here's, I know CS-Man's enjoying this order because he's thinking about opening these and pulling that Victini, right? Here's, oh, Jellicent. I'm so jelly. Okay, Jellicent SR comes out, so that's not very good. You know, missed a holo for you, Basculin. And what else? So we got 3 packs left for something crazy to happen. Come on, 3 packs. 2 packs left. Come on, 2 packs. 1 pack left for something crazy to happen. Come on! Ah, you do pull a card. It's going to be High Dragon. It is tough. These black and white sets are tough, it feels. But man, when those big chrome cards come out, feels amazing. The chrome cards in these black-white sets, they look much better than you think they do. So I'm sorry, Mr. Brett. No luck this time in the black-white. You do walk away with Tornadoes AR. And we're going to see what else you get. Tornadoes. You got a little High Dragon. You got a lot of holos, obviously. We got Jellicent. We got Vanillish is pretty cute. Here's another High Dragon. We got Blitzel AR. And we got Keldeo. All right. So those will be your pulls in there. Okay. And we'll take one more look at that. So 1, 2. Now, don't ever throw these ARs away. Lately, these ARs have been kind of big money. So hold on to those ARs and get them properly graded. And then these are just okay. These aren't going to be worth a ton. All right. Darn. Darn, he went 15 packs deep. I was hoping for something crazy to pop out. Mr. Brett. I've never gotten like a 10 grade from Mr. Always 9.5. This stuff is brutal. Oh, on the pre-grade. Yeah, so that's why I'm always cheerleading for the breaks. Like, this is a break. Well, it's already 10. Here's a nice card for sale. This Dodrio, already a 10. So it's kind of fascinating the way that works. And yeah, when you watch my own spending behavior, you see me buying a lot of slabs, actually. I like the slabs. I'm a slab collector. Mr. Brett. Don't need to put a date on your bag because we're never confiscating your cards. Your cards will never be too old. You got plenty of stuff, and we just need to make sure you get it all. Okay, now we have an order. Michael Pettiford, 1 Korean 151, 1 Korean white flare pack. Okay, here's the white flare. Michael Pettiford. How's it going, Michael? Here we go. All right. Michael Pettiford. Here it is. Me too, mister. I'm a slab collector. All right, you ready? Let's go ahead and snip this. All right. Keep going, bro. Don't let it stop you. My first sub was with Mr. 12 cards, PSA sub. I got deep fried and cooked, dog. It happens. That's true. Here it is. Ooh. Sometimes you get the good grades. Sometimes you get the bad grades. Here's a beautiful Aerodactyl. All right. Okay. Nice, man. This time, just some hollows, Michael. All right. Let's grab your bag. Man, that box is heavy, dude. You got a lot of cards in here. That's why I don't think you could do this job unless you had long, strong arms. You got little weak arms. I don't think you'd have to stand up every time you needed a box off the top shelf. Okay. Clicking on this. Steven Sistrunk says the Gengar gym break. All right, that is the gym break for the Gengar going off. Mr. Steven. Did you need a first-time card, Steven? A lot of people jumping in the breaks for their first time. Here's Sixie, Sergio. Let's see. Steven Gonzalez. First time. All right, new card. How much is that cloud? This cloud is a break. You have a 1 in 20 odds, and it costs $40. So for $40, you can pull this card with the 1 in 20 odds. Somebody definitely pulls them, so somebody's going to be very happy when that break goes off. They're going to go, yippee! He's a pricey card. 40 times 20 is $800, so we're asking $800. Okay. Steven. There it goes. All right. Excuse me. A little cough there. Looks like back in the day we used to do these badges, and Zach is almost done with these badges. Whew. Ready? We don't do the badges anymore. I feel like the badges are a bit inconvenient. Plus, they you got to constantly resupply the stickers if you think about it. I see you everywhere in my YouTube shorts. Hey, what's up, Mr. Pastor? How's it going, man? Glad you like the shorts. You are? Mr. Mike Side's been doing a great job on those. You know, I don't edit those myself. Mike Side's the editor. Sometimes I post a short straight from the table, fresh. You can really tell when it's a raw short because there's no sound effects, there's no music, and it's just me saying, hey, guys, here are the breaks for Saturday, or something like that, you know what I mean? Hey, guys, we got a big return from PSA. Herp-de-derp. All right, here goes. Here's Mr. is in your what? So here's Articuno with 120. You've been doing better on those shorts, huh, Mike Side? So what was the trick, Mike Side? The trick was learning that every single millisecond has to be like pure adrenaline, pure dopamine. Ah, Steven, you lost to the Articuno by 10 HP. Jolteon's 110, Articuno's 120. All right, round 2. Chien Pao? Oh, that's a tough one. All right, don't give up. Ah, okay, you can give up. This round goes to Mr. Zach. Thank you, Zach. Haven't bought any cards in a while. Can't seem to find anything in stores anymore. Yeah, that's the problem, Mr. Pastor. It's all gone. These annoying rip and shipper guys keep buying up all the cards. They're scalpers. Not me, though. I'm one of the good ones, right? All right, so let's get this badge. Let's see. The next badge should be the Blaine badge, I believe. Here it is, Blaine. All right, no, but it's just the case that Pokemon cards are highly desirable to everyone. That's the reason the demand is so high. Everyone wants it, and so the demand is too high. What's nice about a rip and ship channel is you can bet that they have it, but it's going to be expensive on the rip and ship channel. It's not going to be as cheap as like buying it at Walmart or maybe getting it like wholesale price on eBay or something. The point of a rip and ship channel, in my opinion, the point of a channel like this, entertainment, community, and specialty breaks that you can never buy off of eBay. So like what we just did here with the Gengar, you can't buy that on eBay. So it's a bit of fun that you can't find on eBay. You have to have a host. Maybe someday a website will do this, but even if a website did it, it's just not as fun. What's fun is that everyone watched this happen. So in the end, I'm like a bartender for Pokemon cards. And that sounds like an odd thing, but hey, it's the future, baby. So bartender for Pokemon cards is a potential job. Maybe a bit of a rare job, but it's a real thing. It's been going on for a while for us. Okay, there we go. Well, Mr. Zach, I'd say you're getting pretty close to the end of that card. You want what you can't have. You're cool. You seem like a really legit and reasonable man, and you definitely have a good community. I'm very lucky to have a community that treats me very nice. It is Mr. Zach. Okay. Kowski. Sometimes I think I've got it too good. That's when I pull the whip out and I start whipping myself. There we go. A little self-flagellation. There we go. So, ooh, look at this. Oh, biff. So here's 6. She says 1 prismatic. Let's try it. 6 prismatic. It went down in price. Our prismatic costs less now. There it is. You might be interested in it. Community from all over the world as well. Yeah, we get a lot of international viewers, and I think part of that is because we stream at a really weird time. So, like, this is the daytime stream, and it's a pretty normal time of the day. But we do the nighttime stream, and that's more like the morning stream because it starts at like 1 a.m. or later. And hey, look at that. You got a little Larvitar. He's so cute. That starts at like 1 a.m. and it runs until like 5 a.m. So that's like, you know, that's like European time. That's like European morning. And I think that's why we end up with a lot of friends in Europe. Canada, UK, Germany, Australia. We get a lot of Australians watching, actually. We are. All right. I'm a big fan of what you guys going on over in Europe. There we go. Hide away, mister, until I'm done with my current slab away. This one? You want me to hide this one away? No one needs to know about that Snorlax. He's not really there. Let's see. Yeah, he's a cool quest sticker. Pop 5. There's Starmie. Mr. CS-Man says the sea sky thing. Oh, yes. Okay. Let me go grab another one so I can continue to have this one in the room to show off. All right, so the only problem is I feel like I shouldn't open it here on the table. I feel like I should open it like in the family room because there's not enough room over here, literally. It's too big. So I'm going to have to do this off camera. I'm going to be squiggling these cards out, okay? All right. Yeah, this box is so large, it's not even good to open off camera right here. It's better to open out there. There's just more room. Okay, there's the empty box. Now, here are the raw cards. Good, I like the way they pack these. That's nice. Okay. All these. Should I grade the Mega Bird card? When it comes to the Sea and Sky, that's the only card you don't get just because I don't want to ship it. It's too big. We are. So if you buy Sea and Sky on the stream, you're not taking that one home. That's actually true with the, that's another set we do that with too. It's called 151 Blooming Waters. So when you open up a Blooming Waters, we don't do the mega card. It's just too big. It is. I don't ever want to deal in mega cards. They're pretty rare for us to mess with on this channel. All right. Maybe if it was like Charizard or something, I don't know. Or like an actually really good looking card. You can take it, mister. That I will. Okay. So, but these you'll want. These are the actual typical collector's cards. Let's take a closer look. Wow, this is better than I thought. This Kyogre has a really fancy hollow pattern to him. That's really pretty, actually. It's like a proper black label. Not black label, what do they call it? Black Star promo. Although he doesn't have the Black Star promo on him. That's interesting. So they're not labeling this as a Black Star promo. Now look at the Rayquaza. He does get labeled as a Black Star promo. It is. All right. All right. So each time you open one of these, you have one of these Rayquazas pop out. And I guess you have a chance for that Rayquaza to be capable of grading 10. Even if he can't grade 10, he's probably worth some money as an ungraded card. And there's the Rayquaza V. Now, that Rayquaza V, he was just a regular pull out of Evolving Skies. So he's not that rare at all. There's like a bazillion of those. That's what they based that jumbo card off of, too. So it would have been neater if they made like a shiny version or a stamped version of the card or something cool like that. All right, let's see what we got. Does no mods communicate with newcomers? Hey, how's it going, man? Mr. Bear Crab. Nice to meet you. Where are you from? He says, I'm from Southeast America. What? Southeast. That means he's in Florida? We are. Snipping this. Florida region? Didn't their government just collapse? What do you drink to keep awake? Sometimes I have a cup of coffee. Yeah, that's pretty good. Cup of coffee. Go. Tennessee. You're in Tennessee? Well, shucks. Karis and I are trying to close in on a decision on where to eventually move, and Tennessee is on that list. One sad thing about moving is I'm not so certain that Alexis would come with. I don't think she'd come with us, so we might lose Alexis whenever we do move. So that'll be sad. Here it is, and then we will have an open position for shipping. But we like Alexis, so we would like that to keep going. Here we are. All right. Very good. What would actually happen is I would start doing all my own shipping for a while. Oh, wow. Right off the bat, the Samurott alternative art comes out. Beautiful, man. So this is considered a hit card. It's like an alternative art that you just pulled. Cool, man. Let's see what else. Let's see if we keep getting lucky. Yeah, these should be selling faster. I'm surprised you guys haven't opened more of this. Here's Absol. Look at that. Those old yellow borders. Back when this set came out, I feel like there was a little bit of fatigue for the card style back then. Now that it's been a few years, this is going to be looked at totally differently. Let's see. From 2023. So it's officially 2 years old, this set is. Oh, wow. Another alt-art right away. Simisear this time. Nice, dude. Simisear and Hisuian Samurott. You're trying to pull Golden Giratina. Okay, here's a Rayhan. Very nice. It's a beautiful place. Very community-driven. Pretty cheap cost of living, according to whether you're in rural. Yeah, we live right next to you, too. So I don't think it would be too much of a change of environment. We're in Missouri. So Missouri borders Tennessee. We're not too far away from you. We're living in Lake of the Ozarks, Missouri. We've thought about buying a lake house in Douglas, Lake Douglas, next to Sevierville. So we've thought about just doing that. Wow, another one! Holy, dude. Wow, you got 3 alt-arts in that round. That's crazy. That's the Zacian. What a breath of fresh air seeing these old card styles. I miss it. Here's Deancey. Okay, so that went very well. Over 100% pull rate is wild. Here's Simisear. This card, like this Simisear, he's basically not going to be worth too much at all. Here's Glaceon. Glaceon's got a nice butt. Okay. What time is this? 6:42. Be careful about placing any future orders, guys. We're getting close to the end of the stream now. We are getting close to the end. Here's Pangaro. Douglas would be a good choice. Yeah, we've thought about buying a new lake house in Lake Douglas, and this would give us access to Knoxville and Sevierville. And you guys have a nice thing over there. It's kind of cool. There we go. All right. You'd be near Gatlinburg in Pigeon Forge. Yeah, that's another option, is to buy one of those Smoky Mountain homes. We have a job where we don't have to drive into work every day, so it kind of gives us some freedom to just pick whatever house is beautiful, and that's it. We don't have to worry about, oh, but I got to drive into the city, and I don't want a 40-minute commute with traffic. You know, we don't worry about that because I just sit down at my desk and get to work. Pretty cool, huh? Look at this, guys. That didn't go too bad, did it? He got a lot out of that. Wow. That was cool as heck, man. Okay. Be your own boss. Yeah, I don't understand that whole be your own boss thing, really. I feel like the audience is your boss. But not just that. I feel like, you know, if you're the kind of person who doesn't need a manager to tell you to get to work, then you're not enjoying not having a manager because you're a manager. It's sort of like you just, you know, I don't know how people imagine having no manager feels like, but it's like, it's not like you goof off. You just work a lot anyways. You know what I mean? Here we are. Having a manager doesn't affect you if you're the kind of person who just works all day anyways. The manager just says, get back to work. And you're like, I did it all. You know, the manager goes, oh, I don't need to manage you then. There we go. Very nice. You can have a bad boss. I had a bad boss at Target when I was younger. I know because before then I had a really good boss, and that guy got promoted. And then the bad boss came in, and I wanted to quit that job so fast. I wanted out, out, out. Okay, we have an order from Mr. Edward. Mr. Edward C. English 151. What is your favorite card from the pack? From 151? Definitely the Alakazam. I like the Alakazam. But actually, I would say the Japanese 151 Master Ball Gengar is my favorite. So in the English, there is no Master Ball version. There is a holo and a reverse holo version, though. He's still really nice looking in English. Here you go. You got Snorlax. And look at that. There's that Gengar. We were just talking about him. So the English version doesn't have a Master Ball. That's too bad. It really should have. It's a really missed opportunity. That's why I think that the Japanese Master Ball Gengar is a nice hold, because there won't be enough of them. Let me show you. We have that as a break. There's 2 people in it so far. It's got a long way to go. That is Master Ball Gengar. I recommend that break if you're looking for a card to go after where it's probably going to go up in price. This is a pretty safe bet. It was exclusively not English, exclusively Japanese and other languages, and not English though. And it's moderately priced for a Gengar. He's already 2 years old. Pretty hard to pull. I mean, think of how many Master Balls are in 151. There's so many Master Ball cards. So to get this particular Master Ball card to pop out would be so rare. So he's surprisingly affordable for what he is. That's why this one's so nice. Now, you've pulled the English version. Would I grade this? I would definitely grade it. Look how it pops off the card. So pretty. So the English version is certainly going to have value too. I don't think I would see it as quite as collectible as the Master Ball version, though, because I think a lot of Americans are going to collect the Master Ball version. Kind of like the way people spend a lot of money collecting Sabrina's Gengar Gym Japanese, the one that was exclusively Japanese because they changed it in English. So I see it kind of in a similar way. Now, could I be wrong about that prediction? Sure, but I bet I'm not. Mr. Robert, he says $30 for Slab Away. All right, sounds good, Mr. Robert. What do you guys think about that? Do you have family? Karis and I will be having a kid eventually. Yeah, we're going to be trying for a baby soon. Can you open a Korean pack? How do I check the price of the pack you sell? Hey, what's up, Mr. Beerith? So you will go to the description of the live stream and expand it, open it up, and then you're going to see the price of everything, okay? You're also going to see how to pay, which is really simple. It's PayPal, ZELLE, crypto, Cash App, Venmo. So we just accept direct payments, and the prices are in the description. Now, if you can't find the description, you got to click on the upper right-hand corner of the screen if you're on your cell phone, and that will open up the description for you. I'm pre-grading the Rayquaza and then the 3 Altarts. I remember you saying to grade and hold on to that Master Ball Gengar when 151 first came out. Yeah, this card is very fascinating to me. The fact that it's exclusively, like all of the Master Balls will be exclusively Japanese. So it's not just Gengar, it's Pikachu as well. Pikachu's good, probably the Mewtwo Master Ball, maybe the starters. There's a couple Pokemon that are more valuable than others, right? Like if there's a Gyarados, then yeah, Gyarados. Yeah, there's a group of Pokemon that will do much better. Aerodactyl's pretty cool. Dragonite's pretty cool. So there's a lot to choose between. But when you think about which card's going to become sort of like a holy grail, probably Pikachu, probably Gengar. Just those two, I'd bet. Pikachu and Gengar. So, yeah, I don't really collect too many Pikachus myself. Maybe I should get one just for you guys. But Master Ball Gengar, he's going to be a big deal over time. All right, that's my prediction. I could be wrong. Mr. CS Min says, can you pre-grade 3 Altarts and the Rayquaza? I'd be happy to. Let's go get those back out of your box. Okay, so he opened a Sea and Sky. We got to see a Sea and Sky box. That was so neat. Can you show your best Charizard card? I think I can. Let me show it off while we're pre-grading this. I think my best Charizard is technically the Legendary Collection Trio. I actually have a 4th one, but it's CGC graded. And so it's a CGC 10, not a PSA 10. So this is probably it. The 3 of these together, probably my best Charizard. Okay. How nice is that? So those are all 10s, by the way. And if you're looking for another 10, I bought those when those were $13,000 a piece. And then we got this nice gold star as well. Isn't that nice? A little gold star. A little fun with gold star. Did you update your Discord? Oh, I don't think I did, actually. Hold on. Robert Wright. My bad, dude. Here we go. So this goes from 200 to 170. My bad, dude. I got distracted. I got to stop letting myself get so distracted. All right. So here we are. Let's grab this. Let's grab this. Thank you, Mr. Robert. Here's Samurott. Okay. My eyes are immediately drawn to this corner, which is not correctly round. Also, it's a bit thinner on the right versus the top. Okay. Pretty clean on the back. I think this card's probably going to be a 9. So PSA has gotten pretty tough on this over here. Do you see how the roundness kind of curves out too far? Look at this corner. Nice and round, sort of. Now look at this corner. See how it's misshapen? So I feel like PSA has gotten much tougher on that over the years. And their latest grading standard is so much tougher. Here you can see the slide off centering between the left and the right. I think those two issues combined are going to knock this card into a 9. So I'm going to write 9 on this. PSA, you know, you used to think of them as a company that would like ignore, oh, it's such a small detail. They'll ignore it. They do not ignore anything anymore. Even the slightest problem, they will not ignore it. So there is no such thing as sort of like sliding a mistake past PSA. The only way that that happens is that they did a bad job. So Simisear, maybe he's a little bit luckier. So Simisear has top to bottom off centering. Better corner this time. Okay. You might have a shot at a 10 on the Simisear. I'm going to call it borderline. This one's borderline. We're going to write it down for 9.5 plus. So that's 9.5 plus. So I would say this one's pretty close to having a shot at a 10. It's that off centering between this side and this side. To me, just from eyeing it, it looks close. I would lean more on the probably a 10 side than probably a 9 side. Get these back here like that. Now, Toxtricity Zacian, huh? I like the Zacian a lot. He's a cool looking card. Very dramatic colors. Oh, yeah, that one looks nice. He's not perfect either. Like, this corner is not perfectly round here. It's slightly squarish. So if we zoom in, I'll show you what I mean. Look at the cut on that corner. It's not perfectly round, is it? It's a bit of an angle, and it has a bit of a square point right here. It's not supposed to be there. When you find cards that have a perfect grade, they don't have that issue at all. This card's really solid, though. So I like this Zacian. He's going to get 10 minus because there was a flaw on it. Okay, 10 minus. So I think he's got a really solid shot at a 10. Here's Toxtricity. Looks pretty nice, huh? He has a bit of a lip there. He looks like he might have a shot at the Toxtricity. Professor's Research, Simisear, Deoncé. What other cards are missing? You wanted the Rayquaza looked at too? Okay, the Rayquaza. Can you grade the 3? Oh, iPad's about to die. Give me a second here. There we go. All right. So. Yeah, that's pretty bad off centering. How about the back of the card? Ooh, dots all over it. So this card's getting a 7. Rayquaza has multiple problems going on. Not only does he have multiple white dots on the back, but the off-centering is so severe that we would consider this closer to an 8 just for centering. So 7 could be generous. This card could go as low as maybe 6. Yeah, solid white dot, solid white dot. So Rayquaza, not in good condition. Let's do a bonus card for him, guys. Let's take a look at the Kyogre. So this was the other promo. Why is that one so bad and this one's so decent looking? Centering's not perfect here. There's some slide off centering left to right. You can see it within the borders. It's got 2 half dots. No, it's got 3 half dots. I would probably consider this a 9. Oh, one more step. Does it have a print line in it? No, it's not a print line. Just seeing things. Yeah, I'd consider that a 9, the Kyogre. So 9 on Kyogre, 7 on Rayquaza. Now, the Zacian's strong, and the Simisear's, it's like a weak 10. If he gets a 10, it's a weak 10. So these two right here are the gradable ones. Here it is. Do you know how much the EX Scarlet Inviolate Charge Artist? What? What are you asking? So, would you like me to keep these around? I'll set them to my right in case you order some grading on them. Hey, how about those Charizards? This guy might be around 60. I don't know what this guy's worth anymore. Does anyone know how much that PSA 10 Legendary Collection Zard goes for anymore? Is there one for sale? PSA 10 Legendary Charizard. Well, there's one in South Korea for sale for $45,000. I think I know that guy. I think I talked to that guy. This guy and I were both looking for a Legendary Collection Charizard. I I remember this. And I thought, wow, he's got it tougher than I do because he's got to get it shipped into Korea. All right, and then we have this legendary Zard from Greenbush, New York. So this is probably the closest comparison. It's this one right here. There's one for sale for a nice $43,000. It's got a similar certification to mine. It's got an older cert. And it's got 36 viewers. Damn, dude. Crazy. This card's really gone up over time. Are those two worth it to grade? The Zacian might be worth it. I don't know if I would grade Simisear just because I feel like people don't love the Simisear. Actually, Zacian's not that popular either, to be honest, but he's probably more popular than Simisear. He's the legendary from Sword and Shield. So over the years, kids will have some like nostalgia for Sword and Shield, so that legendary Pokemon should do well over time. I don't know if Simisear is ever going to do well. Simisear is just this ugly monkey Pokemon. Edward's back. He says, English Destined Rivals. What is your schedule? And yeah, I got the Gengar. Yay! All right, what is my schedule? My stream schedule looks like this. I try to do one stream in the day and one stream at late at night. So I try to do one of each per day for 5 days. And then on Saturday and Sunday, only a nighttime stream. So Saturday, Sunday, no daytime stream. Here we are. Tonight, we're probably going to run a horizontal stream. See, this is a vertical stream. Tonight, we're going to run a horizontal stream and compare data again. I bet you the data looks terrible because that's what we've been learning. Horizontal streams perform badly. Vertical performs extremely well. And that has been consistent for like 2 weeks now. 2 weeks we've noticed that. Thank you, Mr. Edward. All right, picking up a nice AR. I also like this Houndoom. That's cute. Okay. Hey, mister, still time for an order, says Maverick. I'd say no. It's officially 6:56. There's only 4 minutes left now. I'd say it's pretty close now. Should I grade a Golden Chunk Chew? Should I grade a Golden Pikachu? You know, I feel like the golden cards have always been questionably difficult to sell. But, you know, if you place it up on eBay, I bet somebody will buy it. So in your case, it's just a function of looking at it and saying, do I want to spend the capital getting this graded for a 10 and then listing it on eBay, and then I'll make X chunk of money when it sells. So yeah, it could be worth your time. I mean, I regularly grade slabs that only make me like $5. I really do. But that's because I get a bunch of those together and I sell them all day long. So if you sell, you know, if you sell 10 slabs that make you $5 each of pure profit, that's $50. So, you know, $50 is $50. You don't want to miss out on that. That's kind of what card shops specialize in. So a lot of card shops, they specialize in selling cards like that in high volume. And so, you know, sometimes you see I have a slab up on the table and it's highly profitable. Sometimes the slab, not so profitable. Sometimes you make $5 to $10 on a slab. And $5 to $10 nowadays won't even buy you Taco Bell. So if you go to work and all you sell is 2 slabs and you made $20 because you made $10 a slab, you can't even buy dinner that night. That's the cost of living challenge, you know. If you want to sell Pokemon cards, you got to sell Pokemon. You got to sell tons of Pokemon cards. So you got to get really high volume, and that is the challenge, and it's not easy to do. And sometimes you can find yourself spinning your wheels so much that you're like, why didn't I just get a normal job and make real money? You know what I mean? Same with YouTubers in general. You know, like imagine working real hard on YouTube and you make $20 in ad revenue and you're like, wow, this will not pay for anything. This will pay for like water and air. And then I'm broke. So yeah, it's weird. You have to get like enough income to have a liftoff if you want to do something like this. I'm used to this now. My autism has adjusted. The vertical, huh? Just got out of the shower, about to dip out and check the homie. Well, I think we should keep the horizontal streams going just because they're sort of like a nostalgia feel-good thing. But by the numbers, there is zero incentive to do horizontal. I mean, it should all be vertical by the numbers. But we're going to end this stream, and I'll show you guys. You can go to our Discord server, to the announcement channel, and watch the data come in. So we'll get the data on the daytime stream, and then we'll run a horizontal tonight, and I'll share that data too. And I bet you the nighttime stream gets about 500 viewers and maybe like 1 subscriber. And this daytime stream is going to get like 2,000 to 3,000 viewers, maybe like 5 to 6 subscribers. Although you guys could smash that button right now and impress me. So smash that subscribe button if you want to help us reach 100K. When we hit 100K, I'm doing a big giveaway, okay? So here's what you do. You smash it so that you get notifications when we go live, and then keep a tab on me. Wait for me to hit that 100K followers and be there for the giveaway. We got a lot of stuff to give away, okay? When we hit 100K, it's a party, okay, everybody? All right, I'm hopping off for the Monday daytime stream. I had a lot of fun. I'll see you guys tonight for the late night stream. See you there. Do you think Charizards are so good? Do you think that Charizards sell good? Yeah, they generally do. Charizards sell easier, but it's so hard to obtain Charizard as a product and be able to make profit off them. So if you want to sell a Charizard and he sells for like $4,000, you need to obtain him for less than $4,000. That's really hard to do because once the taxes kick in, once the shipping kicks in, once the payment processing fee kicks in, all these companies, they take a cut. So somehow you have to buy that Charizard for almost like 2.5 thousand or like 3,000 to be able to see any kind of real profit. So it gets really tough. You have to be able to buy them weirdly cheap, and that just doesn't happen with Charizard. That happens with all other kinds of cards, but not Charizard. All right, have a nice night. I'll see you guys for the late night stream.